Hey guys, my name's Rhea and welcome back to the 100% playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now last episode, Geralt met with the Bloody Baron and the Baron's telling him bits and pieces about how he got to meet with Ciri because he did host her. He did host her in his castle. So, Ciri has a special ability. When we press space, she is able to teleport. So we might as well utilize that to our advantage to dodge attacks. And we do have to help a little girl in the woods with these wolves as well.
You can calm down. Hello there. Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
Yes, I'm lost too, or no, I never am. I think this will kind of make her feel better. So yes, I'm lost too.
Yes. Though also just a little.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
Not quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find the way if we set off together.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing.
So how is it you're here, or where do you live? Let's actually ask her where she lives. Maybe we will be able to find out which way to go then.
Why don't you tell me where you live?
In Lindenvale. They'd see to your wounds there.
Good idea. I shall walk you home, or how do you get here? I mean, yeah, how did this girl get lost in the woods?
How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down the trail, but then I saw a butterfly, and I ran to catch it, and I lost my way.
Remember how to get home, or why follow the trail of treats? Let's choose this one first.
Your father. Why did he have you follow the trail of treats? Do you know?
Because we had an app to break our fast with.
I don't understand.
I was naughty. Broke a jug. Spilled all our milk.
Your parents must have been angry.
Mother said I should be spanked, but father said wouldn't do no good. Too many mouths to feed anyway. Sending me down the trail of treats, that would solve things.
Okay, so remember how to get home?
You and your father. When did you leave home?
This morning,
And did the sun warm your face or your back?
it warmed my back.
So we must go east. Come, I'll walk you home. And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
Don't be afraid, I'll protect you, but let's first choose the Wolf King.
No kings among wolves.
These have one.
And you've seen him?
Yes, I mean, no. From behind a tree. He was huge, with giant eyes and great fangs, and he was terribly, disgustingly horrific.
Okay, so don't be afraid, I'll protect you.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up.
Follow Gretka, so her name is Gretka. There's wolves again.
Quick, hide!
I probably should... Oh, I can't even turn on... I can. This is more helpful. But I also have to watch out for my health. This is kind of a close call. Okay, we are passively gaining health though. So it's not as bad. And there we go.
You can come out now.
I don't know if gathering wolfsbane
Mine could do a lot more.
does something. Like, does it go into Geralt's inventory in the end or no? We can interact with this.
Massacred by something with immense claws.
So something dragged a cow over here and slaughtered it. Hard to say what though, at this point at least.
Look! There's something there.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But
No buts. Stay here. I must see something.
And just like with Geralt, we have the option to thoroughly examine the corpse in this case. So let's go ahead and start with the eyes.
Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently.
Let's also examine the head.
Lips parted and bloated. Bit clear through his tongue. Immense pain before death.
Chest.
His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs. Something picked him up and threw him against the tree.
Let's also check out his leg.
Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
ew, that's horrible.
Stay there and look away. What's this? Marrow's missing. Interesting.
And we can sum up, but we still have the belly to examine, so let's do that.
Let's see. His liver's gone.
Why are you digging through his belly?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tied?
I love that Ciri has this protective streak, probably one she got from Geralt to keep those younger than herself away from horrors. But let's sum up what we know.
The Wolf King's no fantasy, it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What'll we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question. I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil. Of dog tallow, wolfsbane, fool's parsley, and wolf's liver. The Wolf King will feel terrible, terrible pain.
You're smart. How do you know these things? Did your father teach you?
Not my father, my uncle, Uncle Vesemir.
Alright, it seems that we do have the wolf's liver. We can interact with this as well.
Belly's all in blood, clawed open. No wolves did this.
But yeah, we can follow Gretka, and I think we even should, but we need fool's parsley. One more. Mistletoe. There's
That?
More wolves.
Hide! Quickly! Yeah!
I don't know why it's switching targets like this. Because I did get the...
Parents often send their children out to follow the
You can
sweets.
come out!
Bellies all in blood. Clawed open.
Because I
No
got
wolves did
the
this.
impression that when choosing one of the targets, it stays locked on that target.
Now for a spot where I can build a fire, and brew the oil in peace.
What you doing?
Greasing my blade. There. We'll see just how effective Uncle Vesemir's formulae are.
Can we again have to follow the girl? And I do believe we are closing in on the encounter with said Wolf King. Okay, we interacted with this already. I just heard the sound in the distance and got kind of spooked. Where to? Down. I guess down here? Yes. Down. Ooh. She's sliding.
This way, through the cave.
You lead.
Through the cave. Yeah, that's a very, very good idea. Through the
It's a
cave.
bit dark.
Afraid?
Are you?
No.
Then I'm not either.
Oh, that's sweet.
What?
The Wolf King, now do you believe me?
I do. Hide!
Oh, goodness. Okay, our second boss fight. And it's as with playing as Ciri.
Watch out!
Alright. That was actually fairly easy.
Why, you really give him a drubbing. Never seen anything like it.
Girl, you can come out now. Come on.
Her eyes are glowing in the dark. That's a bit concerning. Okay, we must get to the village or we found a corpse in the woods. This is a secondary dialogue option, so let's choose this first.
You're lucky we came this way. Found someone far less fortunate in the forest.
Aaron, must be. We was returning from Midcops when the brute attacked. I managed to flee, but Yaren,
The little one. No details.
Okay, we must get to the village.
You have bandages at home? Some spirit? He laid a claw or two on me, unfortunately.
I've not, miss, but my lord, he's a powerful man. He's sure to help you. Might even reward you for cutting the werewolf down.
Very well. Lead us to your lord.
And this is how Ciri meets the Bloody Baron.
Just who do you think you brought me, man? That's not me daughter.
And the little one?
Neither, damn it! I think I'd know my own child.
Well, it might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit the likeness. That's downright striking. So, any chance for that reward?
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you. So, stew any good?
Very. Thank you. I'd not eaten in...
Clear to see. I'm pleased you like it. Had them prepare a bath for you once you've eaten. And you could do with some sleep. Gretka in the nook behind the hearth. You in the guest room opposite the kitchen.
Thank you.
Shh. Eat now. We'll speak once you've rested.
So he was good to her. He offered her shelter, gave her food, and took care of her, basically.
I ordered my men to watch her and left her to rest.
And?
A topic for another time.
Okay, so I get what you're after. Tell me it's important talk, or Gretka, where is she now? Let's ask about Gretka first.
The little girl who showed up here with Ciri. What happened to her?
Gretka. She's safe and sound. Helps out in the kitchen. Ciri told me of the girl's parents, what they decided. So I decided not to send the lass home. She's fed here. A roof over a warm corner she calls her own. She wants for nothing.
What happened to Ciri?
I've told you already. A topic for another time.
I get what you're after. Tell me it's important talk. Well, he did mention, the Baron mentioned earlier that some lose their loved ones and daughters in the swamp. So that might indicate towards him wanting something from us. So let's choose option number 1. I get what you're after.
Take it you won't give me this information for free.
Sharp you are. I regret your loss. Commiserate. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter are missing as well. I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you seek. All I know.
What if I refuse? Deal. How do I know I can trust you? Well, we can't really trust him because we only have his word that Ciri was there, he took her in, took care of her. But let's choose it nonetheless.
Thing is, can I trust you? What guarantees do I have?
None whatsoever. Only my word.
That's what I was suspecting as well. So, the Baron's wife and daughter are missing. Ciri's missing as well. So, in exchange for information for Ciri, my guess is that we have to help the Baron find his daughter.
I'll help you.
And wife.
I'll find your family.
There we
then
go.
You'll give me every bit of information you have.
You have my word. Guard! This man's under my protection. No one's to bother him in any way. Don't stare, I've not grown horns. Treat it as a token of my good faith.
When do you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
I need more information. Have you searched? What do they look like? Okay, let's ask about their appearances first.
Can't start searching till I know what they look like.
Tamara, my daughter, turned 19 in the spring. Slender lass, about yay tall, comes up to my shoulders. Beautiful eyes, green like her mother's. My wife, Anna, has 20 winters behind her, though she'd never admit it. Dark hair, thick as tar, keeps it tied up in a bun.
Okay, so have you searched?
You try to search for them?
Sent men out right away, but they're not suited to it. It's one thing to rip up floorboards in search of a peasant's last sack of grain. Finding a living person, they just don't know how. Besides, Velen's naught but swamps and marshy woodland. Plenty of hard-to-find nooks. If you're looking to hide someone, this is the place.
Okay, we have more dialogue options. Got any enemies? Notice anything unusual recently your men ever bothered them? Okay, let's ask about any unusual occurrences first.
Anything unusual happen before they disappeared? They act differently, do anything strange?
Unusual? No. Well, not long ago, peasants came to complain that a beast had ravaged a woman by the well. Devoured another lass before her. Common occurrences in Velen. And my women, Anna, quiet as a mouse as ever, and Tamara, occupied with her things, nothing unusual.
Okay, but if he's the Baron, he basically, as per the stories, he claimed the land his own, so he's bound to have enemies around, right?
Maybe they were kidnapped. Got any enemies?
None worth mentioning. Worthless little pricks and angry peasants is all. None would dare raise a finger against my family. Any who might have, they've been eating dirt long since.
Well, maybe it's not wise to underestimate people like that either, because you never know what a desperate man or woman can do. Well, let's ask about the Baron's men bothering them.
This place. Must be hard to be the only two women here.
This place? What do you mean? I wanted for nothing here. Pheasant for dinner? Not a problem. Blue ribbons from Toussaint? Say the word.
Had your men in mind. Their company. Sure your wife and daughter weren't being harassed?
My men are a horde of horsens, but they know their place. One of them so much as looked at Anna or Tamara crosswise, I'd cut him down like a dog.
So the Baron does seem passionate about keeping his family safe, but still we need more information.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
Then let me work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked.
But then again, it's a question why the doors are locked, since he did say that nobody bothered them,
When she was a
maybe
babe,
to...
my daughter loved animals. Saw a deer trophy on a wall once. Do you know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's wump on the other side of the wall? You see it there? What's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive.
Okay, and this passion about protecting his family continues. I will, however, switch the quest to the secondary quest called Ciri's Room. So having learned which room Ciri had stayed in during her time at Crow's Perch, Geralt, for whom any excuse to paw through others' possessions is a good one, decided to search it and see if she had left anything behind that might help him find her. I do want to do this first, because Ciri is our main priority, and I do want to keep it that way.
Ciri was here.
Looks like it. We can loot this.
A spinning top.
Spinning
Gretka's
top.
toy.
Okay. We also
Ciri
have
must have used these.
clothes.
Looks like
yeah.
she left in a hurry.
Clothes. We also have a book, The Natural Obscurity of
The Natural
Curses.
Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort. Where'd Ciri get this?
Okay, it is a short one, so we will read through it. The Natural Obscurity of Curses, to my dear friends Philip and Anna, from Count Laguerre, Minister of Culture for the kingdom of Temeria, Vizima 1265. Whoever thinks curses are only ever manifestations of one being's ill will towards another is sorely mistaken. Shockingly commonplace are reports of curses cast unwittingly on oneself or an object in one's immediate environment. The consequences of doing so can be difficult to predict. In many cases, they lead to harm or even the death of the person afflicted by the curse or of the people spending time with the object or being on which the curse fell. This is why it is so essential to take preventative measures to safeguard oneself as thoroughly as possible against the casting of curses. As an absolute minimum, Madame Emilia Veracruz Leon recommends cleansing oneself of all negative thoughts, striving to be at one with the world, and achieving harmony between body and mind. Now, we do have other 2 books, which I did say I won't read just yet. We also have a stash. I don't know what we want to stash away just yet. Perhaps the armor, because it weighs 6 points and we'll be 6 points lighter. Will we? I do hope so. And let's go ahead and go to the kitchen and talk to Gretka. Maybe even loot something? Yes.
Thistle. Shenanacking.
We can loot a little bit and then we can go ahead and talk to the girl.
So you're Gretka.
I am. And you're Geralt.
How'd you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Ciri told me about you.
So what else did Ciri say or found this toy in Ciri's room? Let's give her the toy first.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day and Ciri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
Oh, that was very sweet of Ciri to cheer her up a little bit. Well, it seems like the game says we're done with the quest, but we are not exactly. We still have to ask what else Ciri said.
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did?
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Friend? Okay, what friend?
Ciri wanted to help a friend. Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Okay, so she has a secret friend who she needs to save because he's in trouble. But does Gretka know where Ciri is right now?
Do you know where Ciri is?
No. One day I brought her breakfast and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did. But he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Ciri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well, don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot.
So Ciri gave her an emerald as a gift. I assume it's an emerald because it's green.
Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping.
Of course you are helping
All of it.
Gretka. Okay guys, I do believe I will wrap this episode up with selecting Family Matters, because that's what our next quest is going to be. We will help the Baron find his family, but in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for joining me and Geralt on the adventure of finding Ciri. I hope you liked it. I also hope that if you want to keep in the loop, you will follow me on my Twitter and on Instagram. On Twitter, you can follow me at Rhea Plays YT, and on Instagram, you can follow me at Rhea Plays. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this episode, or if you generally like the content I put out on my channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!